Hi, my name is Jaspreet Bara. I'm the Senior Audiologist at Harley Street Hearing and the main lyric fitter, and I'm here today with Jessica Jane Stafford to talk about her experience with her hearing loss. So Jessica, if you wouldn't mind just talking us through when you first noticed a problem with your hearing.
I first noticed that something was wrong in 2005, but I didn't actually know that I'd lost the hearing in my ear. I just felt really off balance, quite sick, quite dizzy. And the only time I realised that I'd lost my hearing is when I kept trying to call my mum to tell her that I'd lost, well, just tell her I felt really sick. And I kept picking the phone up to my right ear, which is the normal ear I'd answer the phone with, but I couldn't hear her. So I was going, my phone's broken, I'll call you back on my mobile. Same thing with my mobile. And then the penny dropped. I just couldn't hear anything in my right ear.
Okay, and you were diagnosed with labyrinthitis, is that correct?
I had labyrinthitis. They didn't actually know what was wrong. They said the only way that they'd be able to tell exactly what happened was if they actually went into my ear, and they said, but if they do that, the little hearing that I have now would just be gone. So, yeah.
Okay. So labyrinthitis is the inflammation of the labyrinth or the inner ear. There's three sections to the ear. We have the outer part of the ear, up to the eardrum here, the middle ear, and the inner ear, which is here. Now, most patients, as Jessica mentioned, experience some form of dizziness and hearing loss. Did you feel that having a hearing loss would affect your ability to do what you wanted to do in life?
I was absolutely distraught when I lost the hearing, because I'd go to work and I couldn't hear what the director was saying, I couldn't hear what the other actors were saying, and not only that, I couldn't hear where they were coming from. So someone would shout my name and I'd just be looking around, and that was the time when I was so embarrassed about it. I didn't want to say anything, so nobody really knew what I was doing, and I was just completely out of the loop.
Can you first tell us your experience of when you were first fitted with lyric?
Oh, it was great. I didn't think there was anything available. I had gone, about 6 years before to a hearing specialist to see if I could have a hearing aid, and they said, we could give you one of those massive ones that, go around your ear. And at that time, I would have accepted anything, but they refused to give that to me. And they said, you've got your hearing in your left ear, you'll be fine. So I thought, well, there's nothing that can be done. So that's it. And then they contacted me actually when I was on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. I mentioned about my hearing loss, and although it wasn't shown on TV, somehow it got back to the UK, which is when the lyric contacted me when I came back, and they said, come in, we'd love to fit you with something. And when Paul said to me, the first thing he said was, now we can't make your hearing 100% better, but when he said that, I thought, well, I wasn't expecting anything. So the fact that he thought I was expecting it to be 100% better, I was like, oh my God, is something actually going to change? And as soon as he put the hearing aid in, it was so weird, because I'd just gotten so used to just the hearing in one ear. I was like off balance again. It was like when it all first started. So it took me a few days to get used to it, and I could hear. If there were cars going past me, I could hear they were on my left-hand side, or I could hear they were on my right. I could hear where people were coming from, and that was the hardest thing, was not knowing where sound was coming from. And I always thought, what if I have a child and it's crying and I don't know where the sound is coming from, because I overthink things and and I worry about things. So it's just been an absolute gift from God. It's been incredible.
Good. Lyric is the only 100% invisible device out there, and you are able to switch it on and off and turn up and down the volume as well. It has completely low maintenance and is designed to be worn during daily activities such as sleeping and showering. If you or anyone you know is suffering from a hearing loss, please feel free to come in for a consultation to assess your suitability for lyric.